welcome to our room.
All right, so to give you guys a quick overview of the room and how it's set up, first off, Priscilla and I kind of messed up in booking it. We meant to book the king room, and somehow I thought we did the right thing, but we booked a single bed and a bunk bed. However, our housekeeper came in clutch and at least got us a second bed here set up, so that's what that is, even though the mattress is slightly smaller than the other one. But whatever, we're pretty easygoing, so it's no big deal. But so yeah, so typically this room comes with just that first bed over there, and then this up here is where the bunk bed is, and that's where the second mattress is down here. So really, that mattress is supposed to be up there. So it's a cool room for like your kids. If you're in the room next door or something, you can have them in here or whatever, something like that. But yeah, there's a beautiful towel in there from our housekeeper. Housekeeping staff is super cool, very helpful with everything. Let's put this back up. So yeah, that's this side. TV. We've had a couple issues with the TV actually in this room too. There's a loose cable in the back, so you have to like twist it a little bit on this one to make sure the signal stays good, which kind of sucks when you're paying that much money for a cruise. You'd think some of the little things is have a working TV. And overall, compared to other like hotels and cruise ships I've been on, on this one, there's really not that many channels.
Yeah.
I mean, that's okay. You have some of the standard ones, but really there's about 20-something Carnival channels that just give you information about the ship, the destinations, which is cool and all, but it's a little too much. It's literally like 20 channels. They have a couple movie channels that you can choose movies from, or not choose, but they're on a playlist, and you can look up what time that movie's playing. So if there's a flick you want to catch later on, you come to the room and watch it. The selection's okay. I at least got to watch Captain America last night when I was going to bed, so that was cool.
Also, you're going to control the temperature of the room.
Oh yeah, we found this out a few days later. It's not necessarily the temperature, but you can slow down the amount of cool air coming into the room. It's basically a vent you can turn on and off. So it was freezing in our room at first, and Priscilla was shivering, and we figured out that that's how you control that. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so here's the rest of the room. So ours, you come right into the bed area, and then around the corner is kind of, you have this desk, mirror there. Hey! This is the little fridge. So we got our sodas in there. You're allowed to bring 12-ounce cans per person. So we brought a 12-pack of Crush and a 12-pack of Red Bulls. Might have smuggled a couple vodka sodas in the Red Bull case. Just a little tidbit for you guys there, because you're not allowed to bring any additional alcohol. But you are allowed to bring 2 750 milliliter bottles of wine and or champagne. Well, it's 1 per person, and so for us it's 2 for the room. So we got those, some nice bottles, Cabernet and Chardonnay. We also, these are not sunscreen bottles, these are fake sunscreen bottles that we got from Spencer's. This one's filled up with vodka, the other one's filled up with rum. And that was probably the simplest and easiest way to actually smuggle alcohol onto the ship. I feel like even if they, like, I wrapped those up pretty good and put them with actual sunscreen bottles. And, like, it went through security, like, no problem at all. So, if you want a simple solution without using the rum runners, which I think they almost look for these days during security screenings, because I've seen people get them confiscated before. I feel like this is foolproof. I haven't heard of anyone having problems with like fake sunscreen bottles. And you don't have to do like the Listerine and pour the alcohol in the Listerine and add color dye so it looks identical. I've seen those videos before. That's a little too much for us. And then our mentality is too, if we get caught and busted, whatever, they just confiscate it and throw it out. You know, it's not like they're gonna kick you off the ship or anything. So whatever. When you check in, if it's your first time cruising on a Carnival, they leave a giant water bottle in the room that's $3.75 to open this sucker. However, just so you know, if it is your second time cruising, you do get a complimentary bottle. And this is my 3rd Carnival cruise, Priscilla's 2nd. So we each got a complimentary water bottle that we've been drinking so far. There's the ladder for the bunk bed, which actually we've been using as a towel drying rack or clothes drying rack with bathing suits and stuff. So actually, that kind of came in handy. A couple shelves over here. There's a drawer here that has the comes with the hair dryer that we didn't find till like the next day. Another little cabinet down there. On this side, you have a couple shelves, a safe if you want to program it with valuables. This is nice because we keep all of our shoes out of the way, and Priscilla organized it nice. A couple more drawers that we put all of our clothing in down here. And then since it's like kind of like a two-person room, we did my clothes, well, kind of on this side. That is not my bikini. Little full-size mirror right here. Hey! And then a second closet. So there is the second closet with all of Priscilla's dresses hanging up. And that brings us to the bathroom. Open it up. Pretty standard. Actually, compared to other ships I've been on, this is a decent sized bathroom. I've been in smaller bathrooms. I mean, they're not supposed to be huge on a cruise ship, but you have your toilet, towel racks, a lot of towel racks, so that's nice because you're constantly trying to hang stuff up. Even like hangers on the back of the door. Here's the shower,
which is amazing.
Which is, I love the water pressure on cruise ships because it like you almost don't even need to use soap or body wash or anything because the pressure of the water hitting you. And a lot of people like don't know what this is for. This is actually another, like, this is like a clothesline. So this thing pulls out, you attach it over here, and then you can hang stuff up to also dry up top there. So that's pretty cool. And that goes back over there. The room comes with the shower gel and shampoo dispensers right there. Sink, mirror, another mirror, a lot of mirrors in this room. What's up, guys? Make sure to, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and like the video, because we're gonna come out with many more awesome pro tip videos on cruises and other fun entertainment travel things. So anyways, I think, oh, another tip, toilet paper.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about toilet paper. I'm gonna sit here on the toilet for you guys. So toilet paper is one of those things you don't think of until you're in the situation. This, I've had some rough toilet paper before, especially if you've ever used it at just public restrooms and whatnot. But this is the worst on this ship. This is like so hard and coarse. I would recommend bringing your own roll. I don't think I've ever said that before, but there's a little pro tip for your first time Carnival cruising. But yeah, especially the amount of food you're going to be eating, you're going to be in that bathroom a lot. Yeah, bring your own toilet paper. So I think that concludes our mini room tour. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to continue having some fun. Let's get on out there.
Bye.
Oh no, you killed him. You killed him. Priscilla killed this towel animal. All right, guys, just a real quick, one more tip from when we first got on the ship and everything. So we, when we pulled up and got dropped off at the port, the Carnival port in Tampa, immediately we were bombarded by like 3 or 4 people saying that we need to check our bags and get them, or at least Priscilla needed to check her bag because it was ginormous. And have them take the luggage and then they'll be delivered to the room, which, I mean, most people do that and usually they don't really have problems with it. But if I have the opportunity to keep my bags with me the entire time, I'm gonna take that opportunity. So, and we've cruised before on Carnival ships and haven't had that problem before. So we got to the port, they told us multiple times, hey, you need to check your bag, yours is too big. They even said mine was too big, and I told them, look, like, I really don't want to do that. I have never had to do that before. So we ended up bypassing the people down there and said, you know, we'll go up to security, and you know, if they say it's a problem, we'll come back down and get it checked. That's fine. So, and it was really just, we had our wine cooler bag, my camera bag, my actual luggage, which is right there, the Nautica bag, and then this is Priscilla's big one. So that's all we really had, and Priscilla had her purse. So basically, they're like, all right, but you're going to come down here anyways to, you're going to have to check your bag, so you better do it. And I think these guys work off tips as well.
Yeah.
So that's why they're kind of pushy and trying to get you to check your bag. So anyways, we bypassed that, got in the elevator, went up to security, and guess what? Once we got in the security line, no one even cared about our bags. All you have to do is be able to fit your bag through the conveyor belt security scanner. If it fits in there, which Priscilla's bag's pretty big, and going through the security scanner, she still had plenty more room for an even bigger bag. And like the security up there didn't say anything. The bags went right on through, especially with all the sunscreen alcohol we had. But yeah, it was super smooth, and guess what? Once we got on the ship, we had our luggage with us. We went straight to our room and started unpacking, and we didn't have to wait for it to be delivered to our room at all. We had everything right there. While meanwhile, other people were waiting for, you know, huge line of people waiting to get their bags, and it seemed like they had a problem with delivering some of them. And then later that day, we even got a letter sent under our door saying to look out for someone else's luggage, and this was way later that one of the guests completely, their bag went missing, so who knows if they ever found their bag. But yeah, so obviously if you want to avoid checking your bags, you can do it. Just, you know, don't listen to them, try to make your way to security, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So another little tip for everyone. There we go.